medical student, and not all of them were taught in the classroom. Life itself threw him a few curveballs.
Katrina Weber shows us how he overcame those obstacles and became our latest great graduate.
As he wraps up his final days within this building, Josiah Gonzalez already has his sights set on a few buildings in his future.
I plan to go to UTSA to study architecture.
Next semester, this East Central High School senior will start building his career at the home of the Roadrunners. The road to get to this point, though, has been a bit rocky.
I was really bottled up and I really didn't show my emotion.
He struggled to hold it together during one of the toughest times of his life. At the height of the coronavirus pandemic, Josiah lost his father to that illness. He was his sports mentor and biggest inspiration.
Because of COVID, he had COVID, we couldn't really go in there. I wasn't able to see him. So that just really ate me up.
Both he and his family suffered, being forced to keep their distance as his father lost his battle. As a result, Josiah's grades also suffered. His mother worried for a while that he wouldn't make it through.
It was hard. But he came around. He came around, and he's a great guy.
While what he learned within these halls prepared Josiah for his future, life itself taught him some lessons that go beyond the classroom. For starters, he says he has had to do a lot of growing up, and he ended up turning things around. Although this great graduate now feels ready for the world, he's still getting used to a world without his dad.
I realized, he's not here, and I'm not gonna be able to celebrate this moment with him. But if I could say something to him, I'd tell him that I miss him, and I just hope he's proud of me.
Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.
And we wish him well. Good luck in the future.
All right, let's take you downtown. Speaking of,
we were arguing about what you guys are going to be eating, how you pronounce that. Rugelach?
What was that?
Rugula. Yeah.
That was, okay.
Yeah, it's an Eastern European dish. Great. And the man who's going to be making it today is Jason Nuttall Fiskoop from Bubby's Jewish Soul Food. All right, the key to it is the dough.
Yes, it is. The secret, cream cheese. Yeah.
Ooh. And so because the cream cheese is in the dough, if you're making it, what do you have to remember?
You have to remember that cream cheese will melt very quickly. Got to keep your hands cold, got to keep that dough cold.
How do you cut them so evenly?
Well, about 1-inch piece is the perfect size. Food for thought, everyone's thumb is about 1 inch from tip to knuckle.
The rule of thumb. All right, look at how good that looks. And that would go great with coffee, too. Speaking of which, deal of the day, free coffee. We're going to tell you how you can win that.
Yes, and Dr. Crystal Cross from A Chicago Bite is here, and we are making a classic Chicago dog, which has how many ingredients?
7.
And the key is?
The 7 ingredients and the sweet pickle relish.
That neon green pickle relish. All right, how about some cheesecake to top that off? Great Cheesecake Restaurant is opening up a location a little closer into town. All happy about that. And I had a chance to chat with a woman from Canada. She was one of the only female soldiers on the front line in Afghanistan. She's written a book and helping out other soldiers with PTSD.
So we want to make sure we give a shout out to all first responders today. Be sure to do that at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter if you want to see it in the show.
A whole lot more on SA Live. Stick around.
All right, welcome back. Temperatures are starting to creep into the 80s. We'll be in the mid-80s this afternoon. Some small chances of rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Depending on what happens north of us, not a great chance. You can pretty much just plan for partly to mostly sunny skies, I should say, throughout the rest of the week, and warm temperatures as well.
Thank you, Justin.
So I guess we wouldn't have won the spelling bee with rugula since we didn't know the ACH was even pronounced.
Nor the pronunciation of it.
So we just said use it in a sentence and
okay.
We'll take care of that.
We're just going to have some leftover, hopefully, and eat it.
SA Live starts right
now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Yeah, Ursula just said she was hoping for some leftovers. Okay, there was about twice as many there when we did our little rehearsal.
I know, and then Mike got to it, you guys.
So Ursula, you know, you're a good friend, co-worker, but yeah, wouldn't hold your breath about the leftovers on that stuff. Good afternoon, everyone. She is Fiona Gorostiza.
Yes, I'm alongside Mike Osterhage. And of course,
today,
EMS week, right?
Yep, it is the day to give a shout out to all of the first responders in our life. It is EMS Recognition Day, I guess it would be. So we want to know, do you have a first responder in your life or an EMT, EMS worker? Man on camera right there, his beautiful wife,
Sarah,
is an EMT up in San Marcos.
Right. Yes.
Thank you for your service.
So be sure to post those comments and photos at SA Live KSAT, share them on Facebook and Twitter, and we'd love to share them.
All right, it is Jewish American Heritage Month, and there are a few places in town where you can celebrate with some real Jewish soul food.
Jason Nuttall-Fisk, owner and Mensch of Bubby's Jewish Soul Food, is here to share a little bit of culture and flavor, and they even have a deal for folks watching right now.
So when you say you're a mensch, is there like the gesture go, yeah, you're my mensch, don't you go?
Oh, you know, he's such a mensch.
He's such
a mensch.
Okay.
Such a good boy.
Okay. Anyway, what are we making today?
We are making a traditional Jewish pastry called rugula. Hard to spell, easy to say. And what we do is we make a pastry that is similar to a pie crust, but we remove half the butter and add cream cheese.
Ooh,
yeah, so that's
to Betsy.
Yeah. Problem is, it'll melt real quick, so we have to get going with the rolling, right?
Okay.
What you're going to do, you're going to take that apricot filling, and you are going to liberally apply that all the way across the dough, end to end. Be sure that it's all covered. And the reason for that is because you wouldn't want to eat a piece of rugula that didn't have filling in it, right?
No,
right.
Not at all. And this, I mean, other fillings can go in this too, right?
Absolutely. This happens to be our apricot and poppy filling. However, we also make them in dark chocolate. We also prepare them in raspberry and a number of other flavors.
And traditional Eastern European desserts?
It is an Ashkenazi Jewish dessert, and they go down like drinking water. You just don't even realize it. Yeah.
Hence the reason why half those things are gone after we got a hold of them earlier. So.
Piece after piece.
And why poppy seeds?
Poppy seeds. Actually, you'll find poppy seeds very often in a lot of the Israeli Jewish cooking. And what the poppy seeds do, many people may think that they have no flavor, but they actually bring down the sweetness level just a little bit in the apricot filling.
Okay.
Because it's also got cinnamon and sugar.
It has cinnamon and sugar in it.
The staple.
Absolutely. So that you are applying that nicely across the entire piece of pastry.
Okay.
Very good. Now, the rolling.
The rolling.
Now, in an ideal world, you would have taken this out of the refrigerator before you did this so the dough was firm. However, take your bench scraper.
Oh, here we go.
Yep.
And just
Give it a little, very good, off the board.
Okay.
There you go. You'll start right there.
And try not to.
Oh, good job over there.
And you said try not to touch it as much as possible, right?
As much as possible. I mean, it's necessary.
You're right.
But that's a good roll going on.
Okay.
Perfect.
Ooh, yay. All right, there we go. And
very nice. Actually, if you turn your roll to the camera, they could see that nice layering in there that you have going on. Nice.
Which camera are we getting? Stephen, right there. There's my layering, see?
Very nice, very nice. And this is a perfect roll right here because it's the same thickness all the way through.
And then you said the rule of thumb. And I'm just going to go.
And that you would typically put this in the freezer first?
I would make the roll, put this into the freezer for about 10 minutes, and it will firm up enough to where when you cut your 1-inch pieces, the pieces will not come together on the end. They will stay formed.
And then about how long does it go in the oven?
It goes in the oven for about 18 minutes, 350 degrees until golden brown. When it comes out, immediately you apply sugar syrup to the top, and then we also add brown rock sugar.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna eat more.
Yes! And this is the apricot right here.
No judgment, okay? And you bake everything in-house, right? So
Absolutely.
what have we got over here? Walk us over here to the Yum Yum.
Yums, all right, yes, we make absolutely everything in-house. This is our challah, a wide range of bagels, fresh every morning, bialys, bialy hoagies. For San Antonio, our nod to the kolache. These are our Jew-lachis, which is a 100% all beef kosher hot dog, quarter pound, baked into our bagel dough. Very popular item.
Oh my gosh.
And
then, here you go. Help me.
Thank you very much. And then the babka?
Yeah, babka. I would say that right in the same league as rugula would be babka in terms of popular dessert for the Jewish community. Babka dough, is a brioche-like dough that you braid into it various items. This happens to be our cinnamon and chocolate. However, we also do make a pumpkin and white chocolate. We do apple pie. We do roasted pistachios and apricot.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what does bubby mean?
Well, bubby is Yiddish for grandmother. And in most languages of the world, there actually is some form of bubby, booby, that references grandmother. It's a term of endearment. We called ourselves bubbies because we believe that it is the grandmothers from all around the world, on all the cultures, that are the preservationists of the food getting passed down.
Absolutely. Now, if somebody walks in there and says that, what do they have to say to get the deal?
This is very special. They are going to get, for this week, starting tomorrow, Tuesday, until Sunday, a 25% discount on your order, but you have to say, Jason sent me.
Jason sent me.
Easy enough. You can, or the mensch. Jason.
The mensch,
If you
yes.
Add the mention there just because. You'll
All
really
right,
impress them.
don't forget, you can get 25% off at Bubby's Jewish Soul Food just by mentioning Jason sent me. The offer is good from tomorrow through Sunday, May 28th. For more information, just snap that QR code on your screen or go to our website, SALive.com. Click on the S scene on SA Live tab.
Kind of reminds me of something you'd say at a speakeasy. Jason sent me.
Jason sent me. You have big confidence.
Well, we are supporting local business now, and time to put the spotlight on yet another one with great food.
Lanny's Cheesecakes has moved from comfort to a new home inside an H-E-B on the northeast side of San Antonio, and our Jen Tobias Trusky went in for a slice.
Lonnie's Cheesecakes originated in Comfort, Texas. Now they have a new location at Loop 1604 in Blanco, and we are here to get a taste of the menu. Time to sample some cheesecakes, but first we're going to talk with Diana Morales. Hello, thanks for having me again.
Thank you for being here.
It's been 3 years since I visited you back in Comfort, and tell me about this new location you have, and then we'll talk about the cheesecakes.
Yes, we're so happy to be inside the H-E-B on Blanco in 1604. We love our customers. We have new customers. We have our faithful customers coming in from different parts of the San Antonio area, the Hill Country, and so this is exciting. We've just streamlined into cheesecakes, desserts, and all kinds of different coffee drinks. So that's what we're up to now.
So coffee drinks, all the desserts. Now let's talk about what you have here, because this looks amazing.
Yes, right here we've got traditional. This is a keto coconut. We do several keto flavors, which is great. This is a strawberry glaze with fresh strawberries. This is a coconut tres leches, which is a big #1 seller for us cake-wise. This is a triple chocolate cheesecake, which is also a big #1 seller for chocolate lovers. And that's a triple chocolate ganache cake.
Triple chocolate ganache. Okay, wow. Okay, I'm drooling over here.
We do like 15 or 16 flavors of keto cheesecake, which is great. And we keep adding to it.
Okay, and speaking of adding and changing things, your daughter, Lonnie, she is named after her.
Yes.
She's the mastermind, right, behind
She's
these
the mastermind, yes.
Okay.
She's been doing great. Lonnie is a master at her craft, and she just keeps improving. She concocts new flavors every week. She's coming up with something new. Last week, she did a mango chamoy in honor of, well, it was 2 weeks ago, Cinco de Mayo. She did a mango chamoy, which was savory and sweet, and I'll tell you what, it was a big hit.
Mango chamoy cheesecake. I love that it's just endless ideas,
It's
right?
endless.
Endless. Okay.
Endless.
She is known as the Cheesecake Queen.
She's the Cheesecake Queen.
All right, I think she's going to teach me something
She's
here
going to teach you
All
something,
right.
and now it's time for you to learn to do what the Cheesecake Queen does.
All right, let's go meet Lonnie. All right, we are here with Lonnie, the Cheesecake Queen herself. Now you're going to teach me something. What am I helping you with today?
All right, well, Jen, you're going to help me top our red velvet. It's been made with homemade fresh heavyweight topping.
Okay.
And just gently, you can do it.
Gently, right?
Yes.
You got to be gentle.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess this beautiful cake up.
Yeah.
And how do you come up with all these recipes, Lonnie?
It's just I study recipes, and I'm always intrigued what I can make into a cheesecake. And normally a lot of those recipes are something I just wing it.
You just wing it, yeah. And you said your dad, right? He's the one that got you into it.
Yeah.
He bought you a book about cheesecakes, right?
Yeah, he did actually. He started teaching me when I was 16 years old, and now I kind of have taking over all the cheesecakes, and we help one another, and we always talk ideas with one another as well.
I love that. The whole family's involved, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how am I doing, Lonnie?
Doing good.
Help me out here. I'm gonna let you take over.
A little bit. I want to do it evenly as possible, so there's no bumps. And
so good at this.
Yeah. It's practice.
Yes. Oh. I bet this is also like therapy for you, right?
Yeah.
To be able to cook and bake and all of this. Yeah.
It is. Sometimes I like to sometimes I'll make like a strawberry swirl, and sometimes just swirling a strawberry in the cheesecake is very satisfying.
Oh, it is. Just watching you, I'm like, oh, I love it.
All right, and then
So just drop them anywhere? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ta-da! All right, perfect. I hear you're one of the loyal customers.
I am. So I'm a manager at H-E-B. I would tell you that you need to try every one, but my favorite thus far, other than the cherry one, is the red velvet. It tastes like a red velvet cake. But these folks are really great, and they bring that hometown feel into the store, and the customers love it, and we love it.
So be sure to come visit Lonnie's Cheesecake here inside H-E-B, Loop 1604 and Blanco. They're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And for more information, you can head to SALive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab, or scan that QR code on your screen. Time to take a bite. Oh, look at that.
I like the different head nods. It was like
food so well on this show.
We do. Don't forget they're located inside the H-E-B 1604 and Blanco. Jen said her favorite was the red velvet. Oh,
so did the manager. Yeah.
And don't forget 10% off if you say you saw it on SA Live.
Don't say we don't take care of you, because we do. All right, still ahead on the show, bringing the Windy City to the Alamo City, where you can get some authentic Chicago flavors and what makes a real Chicago dog.
All right, it's Monday. Let's kick off the week with some free coffee. How you can nab our deal of the day.
But first, Memorial Day is this weekend. Will you be spending some time in the pool? What you need to know to keep the family safe as you try to keep cool this summer. Swim safety tips are next on SA Live. Summer fun families have splashing around, it's important to stay educated about swim safety. And Jenny Hewlings, aquatics director at Lifetime San Antonio, joins me. And any time of year, swim safety is important, but especially over the summer because so many families are hitting the water, right?
Yes, absolutely. So drowning is actually the second leading cause of accidental injury death for kids ages 1 to 14 following car accidents. So it's super important that summer is a big time for pool safety, like you said, year round though as well. So we want to make sure that we have all those kids summer safe and ready to go at the pool every single summer.
What is the #1 tip to prevent drowning?
Absolutely investing in swim lessons. So getting started at a young age is going to help that swimmer be more confident and build those skills in the water. It's also going to help that parent a little bit. And here at Lifetime, we do have a year-round continuous program that we run. So we really try to get the kids in as quickly and as early as possible, starting at 4 months, so that we have those swim skills and they're ready for the summer fun.
All right, I'm here with Danielle Ungai, and you are a parent of 5 children, right? We got 2 of them right here in front of me. Tell me about the importance of teaching swim safety.
So swim safety is super important to us. My mom was really afraid of the water when we were kids. We didn't get in the water much, so with my kids, we have them in the pool at about 6 months when we start them off. Always starting off with learning how to float on your back first. That's a really important, just life-saving skill. They all have taken swim lessons.
What safety basics do you teach them?
So floating on your back is a huge one. Not running by the pool is a huge one. Making sure there's always an adult present when they're in the water. Learning how to hold their breath. So life vests are always important. And we never use the ones with the air in them. We always use the Coast Guard approved ones.
Okay. So what are some things folks need to remember to stay safe in the water?
So always have a swimmer to non-swimmer ratio of typically 1 to 3. It's just the best kind of ratio to make sure that you have your contact of the kids at all times. So you should always have 1 adult swimmer to at least 3 non-swimmers for that. And also here at Lifetime, we have our 25-10 rule, which is the most important rule that we have at Lifetime. So basically any kids under the age of 12, if they cannot swim 25 meters, which is just one time down in our lap pool, they have to have a parent within 10 feet of them at all times.
And maintain visual contact, right?
Yes,
it only takes a second.
Absolutely. And just because we have lifeguards on duty doesn't always mean that you should never be watching your kids. So always have your eyes on your kids at all times, whether you're at lifeguard pool or a non-lifeguarded pool.
And learning CPR.
Yes, absolutely. It's super basic as far as when you're going through that. We do offer classes at Lifetime, and you can always go to the Red Cross website and find courses for that as well.
And of course, flotation devices, always a good idea, right? Especially for a non-swimmer.
Yes, absolutely. So always make sure that you have something that is approved by the U.S. Coast Guard. So it'll always say on the inside that it's U.S. Coast Guard approved. So you have life jackets here. We also have these that we call puddle jumpers. So they go across the front and hook in the back for the kids and then cover their arms. And again, just always look for U.S. Coast Guard approved flotation devices.
Still ahead on SA Live, she was one of the few women to be on the front lines of the Afghanistan war, how she recovered from PTSD and is helping others, and why her story could soon become a movie or even TV show. And next, what does every happy space in South Texas need? AC. How to make sure you and your family stay comfortable even if the power goes out in the summer. It's straight ahead on SA Live. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, have you heard of HVAC scenting? Our Jen Tobias Drusky shows you how you can make your home smell like a spa.
Interesting. And you might want to consider a backup generator as well, so you can keep your happy space nice and cool even if the power goes out. Take a look.
It's heating up already here in South Texas, and as we approach summer, it's a great time to make sure your home environment stays safe. Joining me now is Patrick Friend with Comfort Air to show us how they can help keep your happy space maintained and even smelling great, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Hello, Patrick. Thanks for having me. So, can you explain how HVAC scenting works and what benefits it provides for homeowners and businesses?
Well, have you ever been to a nice spa or a nice hotel and you go in there and it goes, oh wow, it smells clean and fresh?
Yes.
Well, you know, my wife and I were just on a vacation in Mexico, and when we checked in, not only did we have a box of 6 different pillows to choose from, but we were asked what spray do we want on our pillows and then what spray do we want on our sheets. So this is a real luxury item that a lot of people don't think they can afford, but now we're offering it for commercial use or for residential use.
And kind of feeling like you're at a hotel, but in your own home. Wow,
it is, and it's great.
Nice.
It not only does it mask some some smells that you have, but it also creates a pleasant mood for employees.
Speaking of pleasant mood, yeah, you mentioned employees, but even in the home. So you have some of the scents here. Can I smell this one here?
You bet. Lavender.
Yes,
How about
my
that?
favorite. Okay. Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
like
that's
that?
nice. Yes, I need this in my home. Oh, and again, home or business.
Home or business.
It smells amazing. So what is a backup generator, and why is it important to have one? You guys offer that as well.
We
Yes.
do. Were you here for Snowvid in Texas?
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, everybody lost power, right? Or most people did. And a backup generator, what it does is it provides standby electricity for your home when your power goes out. So when your power goes out, we have an automatic transfer switch where your electricity will come back on in your house. And then we can go out there and tell you what size of generators. They're different generators based on what your needs are.
How does the drop water protection system work?
Well, the drop water protection system it's a valve on your home, on your main water supply, and what it does is it learns your water habits and your water usage habits, and what it will do is it will track your water usage. So if you ever have an unusual leak, like we're empty nesters, so our downstairs bathrooms don't get used very often, and what will happen if somebody actually uses that toilet, a couple of weeks ago the flapper stayed up and that toilet kept running, but we're never down there. So what this does is it senses that there was water usage not normally being used, and it alert you with an email, and then if I don't respond to that email, it will actually shut the water valve off, so you save money and you don't waste your natural resource.
Wow.
So
And the
it's very effective.
communication. Wow, yes.
And
That's good to
then
know.
once you get that alert, you can turn it back on, and then you find out, hey, I've got a leak somewhere, and then you go and check your toilets and found the leak.
Wow, so helpful. Okay, now if somebody would like an assessment, you guys offer that,
We
correct?
do. What we're doing right now is we come out here, since we have so many different scents, we'll have somebody come out and let you smell the different scents to see how that gets what you would like in your home or office. And then we also do an assessment on your backup generator. So we'll come out there and actually look to see what your power supply needs are, and we can give you a price based on what your needs are.
Wonderful. Thank you for all the information, Patrick. All right, for more information on Comfort Air Engineering and Primo Plumbing Inc., head over to comfortair.com or give them a call, 210-942-3336. Thank you, Patrick.
All right, thank you.
All right, still ahead on SA Live. Be careful with this steaming hot deal. Free coffee today and next Monday. How you can get this great freebie, that's coming up in our next half hour.
And next, authentic Chicago flavors. What made this Midwest doctor open up a restaurant right here in the Alamo City? We find out and chow down straight ahead. But right now, here's a look at what's happening this week on SA Live.
Welcome back to SA Live, where her goal was to bring a bit of the Windy City right here to the Alamo City. We're going to take a little bite in a second, and you'll feel the breeze coming off Lake Michigan, going down the magnificent mile on Michigan Avenue.
I was going to let you continue because we know
past
you're from
Marshall
Michigan.
Field.
Okay, all right.
This is Illinois, though. So
Dr. Chris LaCrosse from A Chicago Bite is here to show us her authentic Chicago cuisine, and she's even got a deal for you folks. And you know that we take care of you, so
yes,
don't worry,
indeed.
you'll hear about
Welcome.
that. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, a Chicago dog.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, how many ingredients?
7.
Okay, and what makes it a Chicago dog with those ingredients?
So starting with the poppy seed bun, the Vienna beef dog, and the 7 ingredients, which is the mustard, the sports peppers, onions, tomato, the relish, neon green, sweet relish, a pickle, and celery salt to top it off.
Start doing one up. All right.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Now, the other great thing coming out of Chicago, in Italian beef.
Yes.
Right? All right.
Yes.
How do we
And
get started on this one?
We serve it open face, so you're gonna open up that bread.
All right.
All right, and then you're going to grab a spoon here, and you're going to put that meat. Yeah, that is sliced Italian roast beef meat.
Is it just done with Italian spices that makes it?
Yes, Italian
Okay.
spices. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And be nice and generous with it right there.
Yes, absolutely. You can put all of that meat on there. Yeah.
Oh, I can?
All
Okay.
of that on there. Yeah.
All righty. I think I will then.
Yes.
Ooh, that looks so very good. So how long have you been down here in the Alamo City from the Windy City?
We've been here. I've been here for 6 years, and the restaurant has been open for a year and a half.
And you said this kind of came to you in a dream.
It did. It came to me in a dream. My son first told me that I should open up a restaurant so that he could eat my food for free every day. And then I had a dream about the name of the restaurant. It was like kind of blinking. Don't forget your mustard.
Got it.
Yeah, there you go.
On it.
Let me interrupt. Which is the hot? Which is the mild?
It says a H on the hot and an M on the mild. So that's an M. Yeah, that's the mild.
That's an M.
Yeah.
Go for the hot. Go for the hot.
I want to enjoy this.
Come on. Okay. Didn't I put? There's a water right there and a fire glove.
And then you got to put some of the juice on
Yeah,
there
you
too,
gotta put
right?
some of the juice. Now, if you want to take some of that juice that's already in that pot there for you.
Oh, okay. Instead of that one, let's do this one here. So this came to you in a dream, and
Pour
then
it on there. Just pour it on there. Yeah, just pour it on there. There you go. All right. Yeah, there you go. Make it nice and wet. Yes.
as
we
the
like.
crowd goes wild over
there you
there.
go.
So, and then cheese. Pile on the cheese. Just good old
just pile on that cheese.
Just good old
all
mozzarella?
over there. Yeah, all over it.
Okay.
Yep, and then like smash it down to get it all. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Get it all over the meat. So when you pop it in the oven, it'll look nice and even and caramelized real good for you.
Okay. And through the magic of television, ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha. Where are you?
Ow, that one's really hot.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you putting on a fire glove?
I'm putting on a fire glove.
And voila, it looks like that.
Okay. All right. And so you have an event coming up, right?
Yes, we have a whiskey wing and waffle event that'll be coming up this Saturday. Okay. So you'll be able to order wings and waffles, and you'll get a free drink of whiskey.
With a free drink of whiskey? Okay.
Yes, free drink of whiskey with some of our special lemonade there.
All right. Okay. And so what is the deal for folks watching right now?
All right. So you'll get 10% off with mentioning the SA Live show. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Good tip. Oh, I'm trying this too.
Wait, no.
Wait.
No, you didn't sprinkle the celery salt on there.
Sprinkle the celery salt.
Yes,
All right.
please.
Ouch.
Yes.
Ouch.
A little bit of that on there. Okay. This Italian beef is absolutely wonderful. Where are you located?
2339 East Evans Road, Suite 106.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. All right. Mention SA Live for 10% off at a Chicago Bite.
Yes.
For more information, just snap that QR code on your screen or head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Makes me want to say, Dub Bears.
Still ahead on the show, it's a beautiful deal. Free coffee, how you can get this deal today and next Monday. It's our deal of the day.
And next, one bracelet saved her life. Now she's helping others. We meet one of the few women who fought on the front lines of the Afghanistan war, how she survived PTSD, and she's now inspiring others.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, it's time for our deal of the day. Dunkin' has free coffee Mondays for the entire month of May. You just have to make any purchase using the Dunkin' app and you get a free medium iced or hot coffee.
There's a lot more rewards when you use the Dunkin' app, so check it out and don't miss your free coffee. Well, 5 foot tall and fearless, she was one of the few women to see combat on the front lines in the war in Afghanistan. But the experience left her, like so many others, suffering with PTSD. And now this warrior is helping and inspiring others and fighting back. Kelsey Sharon, military veteran and now author of Brass and Unity, is here to tell us about her incredible journey. Welcome. Thank you for taking the time. And of course, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you for having me, and thank you so much for that really kind intro.
Well, you obviously deserve it with what you've done. Brass and Unity, your new book, tells about the whole journey from the nightmares of war and back. But can you tell us a little bit about the beginning, your time in Afghanistan, and of course, what led you to the military?
Yeah, absolutely. So for me personally, I'm a Canadian, and I served with the Canadian Armed Forces, but because I was one of the only females on the job at the time, I was borrowed by the American and the British service. So that ultimately gave me an opportunity to work with so many different countries and get so many different perspectives and learn a lot about how they work and how they function. For me, I deployed in 2009, and this book and this journey has been a long one. Since 2011, when I got medically released from the military, it has been a long journey of self-healing, a lot of therapy, and a lot of work. And really what I found is that community is the biggest healer that there is. And when you have community, you can overcome absolutely anything. And so for me, this book is really a journey about helping others see that there are tools and other things at their disposal that can help them get better and really just learn from my mistakes so that they don't have to trip and fall the same way that I did.
Like so many others in battle, you came back with PTSD, and then your journey began with the bracelet?
Yeah, really odd. I know. It doesn't quite track, and that's okay. So let me explain. When I got out of the military, I was ultimately medically released with post-traumatic stress disorder, like so many of our veterans. But my doctor, because he was a very outside-the-box thinker, he said, Kelsey, why don't we try art therapy? So then we switched to building jewelry on the kitchen table using a pipe cutter, a drill, and a hammer. And I just started creating, and it got me out of bed, and it got me out of the suicidal thoughts, and it got me moving. And ultimately that turned into this huge company, and we have the Buddy Check bracelets, which are a suicide prevention tool. And we are able to help veterans with our company by donating 20% of the net proceeds to all the different organizations in America and Canada and all of the other NATO nations that served alongside of us during the GWOT war.
So your jewelry's been obviously taking off. You've been featured on Good Morning America, The Ellen Show, and so how has that started or enabled you to help others then?
Well, for me, it's about exposure. At the end of the day, if nobody knows what you're doing and how you're helping, they're not going to be able to support you. So fortunately enough, I work with an incredible team of people, Kim Jackworth and others, who have showed up for me and got me on these shows and convinced them that it's worth having a conversation about an odd bullet jewelry and this tiny little human that created them. We're creating a community. And what's really amazing about these bracelets is it's not just a bracelet. It is something so much more than that. When you buy a Buddy Check pack, that prompts you to call a friend and check on them. The onus is now on you. We know that there's a mental health epidemic happening in our countries, and we know that people are struggling and don't know how to start the mental health conversation. So it's really simple. We did a paracord rope bracelet with a little casing on it. Very simple. It prompts you. You buy a pack, you call a buddy, you save a life, period.
Wow. That's so, I mean, it's like, why didn't somebody else think of that? That's so simple. Okay, then what inspired you to write the book?
So for the book, really, from somebody who barely graduated high school, I have lofty goals. And I wanted to show anybody that if you can put your mind to it, you can drive forward and you have the right people around you, you can do absolutely anything. And that means even writing a book. The book came up because I have quite a past prior to the military and then after the military, and then the involvement with the Afghan pullout ultimately is what ends the book off. And I just truly wanted to see a better female representation of what the GWOT war was and what it felt like for females and mothers who came home and what they saw and the difference, and integrating back into society as a female. It is very different than men. And when you're a mother and you have done a lot of the things that you've done and you come back, it is a different way of handling. And I wanted others to see that it's not just Navy SEALs and Army Rangers and these bad dudes getting after it. There are some serious women out there that they're hitters, and they experience the same type of trauma, and we all go through the same things.
Next, our chat continues. We hear how this veteran must jump back into action to save a fellow warrior fleeing Afghanistan. Stay with us. So many stories that you have in your book, and one is where you jump back into action to help a high-ranking female Afghan officer flee.
Yeah, really odd. I got a phone call from a friend of mine who's a former Army Ranger who runs combat flip-flops, and he said, listen, I have a pack of 9 Canadians who have visas. They used to run, the head of them used to run the female, they were the Afghan and human rights for the Afghan government and her family members who were on a target list. And unfortunately, our government decided they were not going to respond to Canadians. So it was on me. So I turned to Instagram, I turned to the friends I served with and the tons of Americans and British that were on the ground. And I annoyed everyone until they went out and found my family, put them on a plane, and got them to Canada and to the United States.
Wow. Wow. That's all I can say to that one. Your book may be turned into a TV show or a movie sometime. That must be a pretty good feeling. And I have to ask, who do you want to play you?
It's a wild, like I said, it's a wild journey that I feel like is truly just beginning. I feel like I'm finally getting to the point where I'm healing. And I was so lucky that the McDonough company, Neil McDonough and his amazing wife, Ruve, reached out to me and optioned the book as a mini-series or a film. Ultimately, whoever plays me, I'm hoping that they're ready to work, and I'm hoping that they're ready to understand the depths of what it feels like to go through these traumas and really express it on screen. So I'm just grateful to be here. I'm just grateful that it's being acknowledged, because ultimately I hope that others can learn from this. And if it finally does get to the green light stage where it is on TV, whoever plays it, I'm just grateful for the opportunity, really.
I'm thinking of actresses right now that look similar to you, a fellow Canadian, Evangeline Lilly.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the idea of somebody playing me still hasn't really struck in my brain and body because it's an odd experience. Like I said, I'm from a small town. I'm just a hardworking person who, joined the military because I met a lady on a bus. I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to finally be at a place in my life where I don't feel that suicide is the option. And I'm just happy to try and be an example of people that are working really, really hard to re-assimilate back into society, and not only assimilate, but become leaders and warriors in our world.
And you're going to be here in San Antonio soon, right?
I will be next week. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm coming out for the Boot Campaigns event, their annual clay shoot. They've invited me down, and I'm also coming down for the Defenders of Freedom event as well, which is the TBI program for veterans. And I'm really just looking forward to being in the state of freedom.
Well, it has been a pleasure. I mean, you are an inspiration. Just talking with you for the past couple of minutes around here. Best of luck to you, sincerely. The second annual Boots and Barrels clay shoot to benefit the Boot Campaign is happening Friday, May 26th at the National Shooting Complex. And for more information on this and Kelsey Sharon's new book, Brass and Unity, of course, go to our website, SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Once again, thank you for your service, inspiration. When you're in town, I hope you come and see us so we can run into each other. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
We have a new member of our happy little group right here. But first, shout out to Ted's wife. Yes, indeed. Paramedic Sarah Obringer and all the EMTs and first responders out there. And Sarah's absolutely wonderful. Works very hard. Ted tells us stories all the time what she does. So now we meet the newest member of our team. Avery, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
So first day on, we're doing fine. First day on the job. What'd you think?
It's great. It's been a lot, but I'm having a lot of fun with it already. So I'm really excited to stay on with y'all. Y'all have such great energy. So thank you for having me.
Who's your favorite host?
I am not going to touch that. Y'all are both amazing
She'll survive
hosts.
here.
I know, I guess so.